Alright, hello there everyone, and we are back with another season of the FDL, Season 2 of the Champions League. It's going to be a bit of a shorter season, only 4 weeks this time around. And our opponent is ready, so we're just going to get into this right now. It is ANTIxAdreus. And we are getting into it as I speak. Double also make sure. I don't know why I did that. Everything seems normal otherwise. It's only 45-second move time? Is that always the case? I guess so, huh? I didn't know that. I guess I can see it, but yeah. Can't say I'd ever thought about it before now. Either way, unrelated really. I'm interested about this matchup. It should be interesting to say the least. I don't know. There's part of me that is not that confident, but it's okay. I do think my prep was decent at the very least. I'm not too worried on that front, I suppose, but we'll see, honestly. If I just do this... Right, okay. Let me make sure I have the right team at the very least. There we go. Nice. It should be interesting. I am worried about a couple specific problematic mons I'm like super worried about. Otherwise, I'm kind of chilling, I think. Mostly the top specs and the Gudra, which hopefully Crocodile can handle, although it's going to be kind of suspect with it having Life Orb and them both having decent super effective moves they'd probably want to run. It could be a problem, I can't deny. But hopefully it should work out. I think with enough double targeting into those things, it should be decent. I don't believe... No, they have 0 actual redirection. They have Scrafty for Intimidate stuff, they have Venusaur for sleeping. But that's kind of it. In terms of like disruption in that sense. I guess King's can also fake out, yeah, fair enough. But yeah, I mean, I guess we're good to go. I don't see what else I can do here. So yeah. I don't know what that'll do exactly, but yeah. Yeah, should be a good fight either way. Good luck, have fun to Anti. And let's see how this goes. First things first, let's pull up the team. Alright, so notably, no Hudra. That makes me feel a little better in some ways and bad in other ways. They have Megazard X, they have Sableye, they have Toxapex, which is a big problem. Venusaur is always going to be an issue no matter what we do. Garchomp, honestly, probably just has Scarf, keep it simple. And Mega Scrafty is our last one. Alright. I think it's a pretty easy lead on my part. It's pretty much what I had in mind from the beginning. In terms of what to bring in the back, I'm not exactly sure. So I don't think Vanillix is like that good in this matchup here, but it's not bad, I would say. Mega Mawile is a pretty fair choice, I think. Definitely duds into the talk specs though, so that could be an issue. Almost makes me want to run Rotom specifically just so we don't have to worry about that at all. Rotom just is a decent matchup into this team in general. It should be able to do at least some good chip to Scrafty in general. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave this for now, and we can kind of mix it up as we go on. It could be Reflect, Sableye, but probably not. Most likely just some kind of generic disruption set with maybe even Quash, but I think I expect a Will-O-Wisp. Seems likely, I would say. But yeah, it could be Reflect Light Screen, I can't deny that. The Charizard probably just gives some kind of Heat Wave, Weather Ball deal. Maybe a Solar Beam, I don't know exactly what they want Solar Beam for exactly, other than Crocodile, which probably gets fried by a Weather Ball anyways. I don't know. Do they actually prep time? I'm not good, obviously. Are we... what's going on here? I wasn't really paying attention to the timer, it says 0, I don't know, it didn't start. Are we good? Internet connected? It is? Okay, no, there we go. I was a little worried for a second there, I'm not gonna lie. Seems like they got out their team last second. I didn't really get to see too much on how they were doing there. But let's see how it goes. What is going on? What is that? Okay. Toxapex Charizard, this is actually a lead that I expected, honestly. I'm actually pretty happy about that, TBH. Kind of love this lead because we have the power of Rock Tomb. Not Rock Slide. Yeah, game's definitely bugging at least a little bit. What is going on, dude? What is going on right now? Are you serious? Okay, we're in. Alright. Jesus. So they're apparently frozen. That's interesting. I'm gonna select my moves here. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. I'm probably just gonna forfeit. We're just gonna forfeit here. Okay. That's fine. Okay. This is so bugged. This is so broken. This is so completely broken on their end. They sent me a screenshot. They are in the team selection screen still. Well, I don't actually think I would change anything, funnily enough. They did kind of like leak their own like screen. They sent me a screenshot of their frozen game, but it did in fact show me their team setup. I'm not gonna lie. Like their lineup is there. That's like awkward as hell, to be honest. Okay, they're back. Seems. Okay. Right team at least. Okay, that's probably better. Actually, no, I can't let it. No, I'm on the black screen. Are you serious? What is going on? This game's awful. Okay, we're back. We're in. It's fine. What was I leading? Crocodile this with a Rotom Mawa on the back. Yeah, I think so. Alright, the same stuff. I don't really care. I actually like all my picks, honestly. Yeah. Okay, let's do it. Okay. Now good luck, have fun over here. You know, we're back. We fixed it. The problem is solved. Maybe. We'll see. My game plan is the same, to be honest. I just click what's it called? Ooh, leftovers, and yeah, okay, that makes sense. Nothing shocking so far, pretty standard, yeah. We click Rock Tomb, we click Tailwind, GG. Right? Like, they don't expect Rock Tomb, they expect Rock Slide, right? Like, they're clicking Wide Guard here? I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. Maybe they want to click, like, a Scald into Crocodile Protect, maybe I could see that happening? I don't know. Couldn't tell ya, to be real. They are mega evolving, that makes me, that feels like a good sign, I don't know. Can't really tell. They could just click Protect and that would be totally understandable, but it feels like maybe not. Can't tell. Tailwind goes up. That sounds good. Rock Tomb comes out. Gets Life Orb, annihilates Star. With Rock Tomb, Life Orb annihilates. Or Life Orb, Rock Tomb annihilates, jeez. What, a solid 130. Assumedly they're not bulky, seemingly, I don't know. I don't really care about that. I mean, it matters, and since I'm gonna be taking chip this whole time, but I don't know, I kind of want to be in with the Pex. I kind of want to kill the Pex right now, is what I want to do. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but yeah. Venusaur comes in, we should be faster definitively. I'm just click Earthquake into and Air Slash and we're just gonna see what happens here, I think is the call. Yeah, okay, yeah. This seems fine. I mean, we should be faster than it. Okay, Protect makes sense, but we do get an EQ off still. Are they double protecting here? That would kind of make sense, honestly. No, they're not. Were they clicking Scald, I guess? I guess it's Scald. that'd probably check out. I'd love to see how much this does to the talk specs here. It does kind of determine how this is gonna go, I think. Does way over half. Wowzers, that is spadef as hell. That is so spadef. What are they clicking? Infestation again. Okay, that's kind of funny, to be honest. That makes sense, though. Like, yeah, that checks out, I suppose. Pretty odd, though, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really think I'd change anything here, if I'm being so honest. Yeah. I get you, I get you. We should be faster than the Venusaur. We're max speed Crook. It should always outspeed. Unless they're Scarf, in which case, Lamau. I don't know what to say to that, even. Air Slash. Again, another Air Slash. I don't know if this kills definitively, but I feel pretty confident in that it will do at least a good amount. I guess it could be a bulkier Venusaur, but probably not, realistically. Probably just like Sash. Could they switch? Okay. Garchomp comes in. That's gonna be some chip. If we should get an attack off here, yeah. Does a lot. That's about accurate. It is a little bit bulkier than I think it would have been initially, but it's fine. Go for another Earthquake here. Takes out the Venusaur. Nice. Very good. What's the other? It was Pex. Pex, Venusaur, Charizard, Garchomp. So it's actually just the Pex Garchomp left. Which we get another Earthquake off and we just kill it. I don't know. Maybe not definitively, but yeah. Do we click Higher Spire? I think we click Higher Spire just in case they have Wide Guard, which they very likely do, in fact, have Wide Guard. Sounds good to me. That sounds great, yeah. Goes to Protect, that makes sense. That does check out. I don't know if this just straight up kills the Pex, but it is. Baneful Bunker, of course. Yes, that makes sense. We're taking a lot of chip here with Crocodile, but we're still pretty healthy from what I remember. I don't know the exact number. They're not Scarf, by the way, on Chomp, to be clear. It is, in fact... Yeah, we're taking a lot of chip on Crook. That's funny, dude. That's kind of awesome, actually. It is, in fact, Protect. It most likely is Rough Skin. I can't imagine it's not. Obviously, Chlorophyll Venusaur has Protect as well. So we know they're slower, right? Like, they're both, in theory, slower. Kind of. Here's the thing. I think we don't set Tailwind, even though I do like Tailwind. I think I'm just gonna click Draco and kill this thing. Maybe I'm wrong with that. Maybe that's a bad... I missed. Are you serious? Immediate miss? Like, cool. Love that. Does not take down the Pex. That's pretty relevant, I'm not gonna lie. If you click Slack Off especially, we could be in a bit of trouble here. By a bit, I mean a lot of trouble, actually. It's a Rock Slide. We go down, that makes sense. Unfortunately, that does check out, sadly. We can still set Tailwind, though, so that's kind of good. We're kind of chilling there, I think, honestly. At the percent attack specs is at, I don't know what it's going for. Infestation, okay, that makes sense. So there probably are just gonna double Protect here, but we can set a Tailwind. That's all that really matters, honestly, is that we set Tailwind. So seemingly Rotom plus... sorry, Mawile should be able to clean this up. I don't know if that's true definitively, but we do live that for sure. And we do pretty much definitively get a Tailwind up here, like, guaranteed. I don't see how we don't. Definitely threatened. Definitely could have maybe done this better, I think. I'm not too distraught over it. I do think that was a good call on my part to click that move, but it's definitely suspect. Okay. Oh my god, never mind. I'm definitely clicking Ironhead into this thing for sure. No doubt in my mind, that's what's happening. And if they click Double Protect, that's fair enough. You know, I don't really... That's fine. Honestly, that's okay. Because we are speed calced to beat Zard. Oh, shit. Oh no, I just realized. I wasn't even considering that they could run not Scarf Garchomp. I really thought it would be Scarf, so... I actually think I might underspeed the Chomp with max speed with Mawile. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Hold on, so Zard's 167. Chomp goes up to 169. What is the Mawile double speed? Right now, I don't believe it's that high. Oh, no, it's enough. Okay, I actually did calc for this. Never mind. I was a little worried I messed that up really badly there, but even if it's max speed Chomp, we do outspeed guaranteed. That feels pretty good. I think we just click Ironhead until it dies, and T-Bolt obviously till it dies. Probably not going to live very much longer. Definitely just gonna click the basic moves here, and we'll see how it goes. I think we're chilling. I'm gonna be honest, I think we're good. I don't really see how this goes in their favor, honestly. And that should be it. Okay, really good game one. Obviously, we hit the Crook surprise attack. You know, that was definitely in our favor, to say the least. Do we want to lead the same thing? That seems kind of greedy, to be honest, but it does seem kind of funny at the same time. I don't know. Biggest issue I see is if they lead, what's it called? Zard Venusaur. That's probably the biggest issue, I think. Though we can just protect with Mawile, actually, so that's actually kind of chill. Realistically, though, the Venusaur does outspeed Mawile every time, so I think I probably can't get away with running that, realistically. I don't know. I mean, yeah, no, that makes sense. Do I want to run Vanillix? That's kind of funny, at least. Not sold on it. Definitely Noivern lead, for sure. Like, that's happening. Just, that's what's happening, yeah. Do I want to run Rotom lead? What's the Calcanzard with that? With Rotom? I don't actually know the exact numbers. It's pretty good. It's not like a kill, but it's like pretty decent. We could do Rotom, Caesar, and the back is Sash for this whole purpose, you know? Like, I don't know. I don't hate that. I don't love it either. I think the Pex is such a big issue. I'm running Mawile just feels really good into this matchup in general. I don't know if Caesar does that well. What we're using here. So I think maybe we lead Rotom Noivern? This feels kinda greedy in some ways. I don't know how to describe it exactly. But I think we will lose to certain leads here. I'm gonna be honest, but I think we just gotta go for this. I'm just gonna lead. I'm just gonna do it. Because Rotom beats Venusaur unless it sleep powders. Like pretty much every time. It should mostly live Zard stuff. And Noivern obviously is chilling, sleep powder wise, like yeah. Okay, no, I think that works. Because they're not gonna think I'm Lumberry. They don't know I'm Lumberry yet, like at all. They probably think I'm Sash, honestly. Maybe White Herb on Caesar as well, like yeah. That would make a lot of sense. It is not what it is, to be clear, but that would make a lot of sense. Sableye Garchomp. Okay, it's not what I expected for the lead at all. It's not too bad, but it's not what I thought would happen at all. So they are going to be clicking Rock Slide here, guaranteed, basically. Citrus Berry, Life Orb. Okay, good to know, good to know. I am just going to Wisp this thing immediately, I think. I think the Sableye is most likely going to be taunting my left slot here. Okay, would they click? That feels so crazy if they do that. I don't know. I'm just going to go for Draco into the Garchomp slot and see what happens, honestly. Is this a good call? I don't know. It just feels right, is what I'm just gonna say, is it just feels right. Supposedly it does kill. I don't think that's guaranteed, but it supposedly does kill. I'm just gonna go for it, I think. Yeah, alright, let's go. Just go for your Rock Slide, bro. Reflect. No. No. No, not Reflect. That's not the right move for this situation. Let me see, with Light Screen, would they have lived? They would have, yeah, they would have just straight up lived. They would have died to Life Orb Recoil if they attacked after, but still, man, I don't know. I don't know if that was the call there. I'm not sure. To be honest, I'm just not sure. I wouldn't be surprised to see a Venusaur here, that would kind of make sense to me. I'm gonna go to Mawile. I haven't seen the Zard yet, which makes me think it might be Scrafty in the back. I'm gonna go into Mawile here, just in case it is. Because I don't really want to deal with Scrafty, like at all. Is that a Scrafty? That's a Venusaur. Okay, that's probably gonna be, what's it called? Sun here. Realistically, we never outspeed with Mawile, so we might just want to double attack the Venu or something. Although Air Slash isn't gonna do anything off of the -2. Just out of curiosity, what's that calc look like? Not much. Okay, I'm just gonna click Tailwind, because we'll have, Crocodile in the back to deal with it, kind of. I'm just gonna click Tailwind, I think, and that seems like relatively safe, I'm gonna say. Do we protect here? I think we protect here. We can also not Mega. Isn't that reason not to Mega? Or to Mega here, I guess? If we're just gonna protect anyways, like, it doesn't matter. Like, yeah. I don't believe Sableye gets faint, but it could, I guess, to be fair. It does get faint, my bad. I don't think it goes for faint here. Yep, well, that makes sense. Okay, no, that checks out. I really thought it would be, what's it called? Sunsetting. I assume they'll probably do that this turn then? Because they went out speed and set the sun. Wyvern gets hit pretty hard. I'd really appreciate yeah, that. Do we want to switch out for later? I kind of want to. Because Crocodile is not going to... They're not going to grass move the Noivern. That's crazy. Right? Like, that's insane. And I'm going to go to Rotom here. I think it's not safe exactly, but it's at least, like, a good mid-ground, I think. We have Tailwind up. If we get Crocodile in, we can freely attack. Like, pretty much safely. They could Sleep Powder into the Noivern slot, which would be a pain in the ass, I'm not going to lie, but what are you going to do? Honestly, what are you going to do? You get intimidated off doesn't really do anything, but it is kind of fun. Okay, let's see what happens here. Okay, they were Encore, that's good to know. We know it's light, or it's Reflect, definitively. It is Will-O-Wisp. They do get a poison, which is like not great, but it's not that bad. That was a good read on their part, because that was kind of crazy to go for Sludge Bomb into the Mawile, but sure, yeah. Sure. I'm just gonna go for EQ, I think. Is that safe? I'm not sure. I'm gonna EQ. That seems fine. At this point, yeah, I think it seems fine. Because we always outspeed, yeah, so that's fine. How much is EQ doing with a Reflect up is the question, I should say. Reflect is up. EQ is doing not much, actually, so I actually have to double this thing proper if I want to kill it. I think. You know, if the Sableye gets me here, the Sableye gets me. I don't really care. No, that's fair. No, yeah. What is the Sableye doing here? Is it just wisping the Crook? That's a miss. That's unfortunate. Oh, it's a dark side. Never mind. I fall for that too, honestly. I think I probably do that same thing, honestly. It's like, I can't have this Crook doing damage here. Nah, just kidding. It's actually not possible. That's just unfortunate, honestly. I'm just going to say it. What's the switch in here? Do they have... I don't know if we've seen the other ones exactly. Could be Zard in the back. It could be definitely be Zard in the back. Do we want a Rock Tomb here then? I don't hate that. I'm going to be so real. I actually don't hate Rock Tomb. Because worst case, what they die to overheat, like yeah, and they can't sleep Rotom. I don't care otherwise. Yeah, this is a weird turn, but it's kind of funny. I don't know, because I just need Chip on Venusaur. I don't need to do a lot. I just need to get rid of Sash, which I'm pretty sure it has. I don't remember if we saw that last time. Probably should have known that, but I don't believe we saw that yet. Sunny Day. Yep. Okay, so we know it's full set. It is Encore, Will-O-Wisp, Reflect, Sunny Day. Interesting to say the least. We should outspeed with Crook, yep, exactly. Speed goes down. I don't know if we outspeed with Tailwind plus speed down. I'm not sure if that works out in our favor, but it could. And we miss, okay, fair enough. Yeah, that makes sense, really. This Venusaur is thoroughly gimped, actually, which is interesting to say the least. You know, I'm just realizing this now. Oh... Yeah, I am just realizing Pex is going to be an absolute pain in the ass if it's the last one on the back. No more Tailwind on our end. That's not great. Yeah, if Pex is the last one, we're kind of cooked, I think. I don't know if that's true or not, definitively, but it feels pretty bad. It feels not great, I'll just say that. Do we go for the double attack into the Venusaur to try... Well, it's -2. So it actually feels pretty safe, honestly. I probably live whatever it goes for. And the Sableye literally doesn't have an attacking move, so that's kind of fine, honestly. Maybe to set Tailwind again, yeah, I think that's part of the call here. This Venusaur is mostly gimped. No, we know it's Sash now, for sure, yeah. I'm gonna go for Tailwind, I think it's fine. It's not great, but it's fine, I think, yeah, for sure. This thing gets absolutely fried and with Overheat if we do get it off. I mean, I think we should, realistically. I want to see how we don't, because they literally can't do anything else. Yeah, they have to click Reflect, that's all they can do, realistically. I guess they could have wisped the Noivern, but whatever. We do outspeed still... Wait, what? What do we speed? Huh? Is it not Chlorophyll? I'm so confused. Why is it not Chlorophyll? We clicked Tailwind before they... We're not that fast. Am I crazy? Are they not speed? Or are they not like fast at all because they thought they'd be double speed? And that would be enough? I mean, it's not really. If it's Pex, that's a pain in the ass. If it's not, we're in a pretty good spot. Scrafty. Okay, yep, that's why we brought the Mawile in the back. That's why we brought the Mawile, because I knew this bastard was in the back. Do we just double the... I don't think I'm worried about Scrafty killing Mawile, to be honest. I'm not worried about that at all, so I'm just going to double the Sableye, I think. Did we Draco this life? No, that was the last one, so I think we can go for Draco plus Overheat. That sounds good to me, to Sableye. That's the biggest threat here right now, honestly. I don't actually care that much. They probably are going to Encore the Neuver now I'm thinking about it, but it's okay. I accept that. That's honestly on me. I could have realized that and done something about it. Whoopsies. They definitely are going to do that for the record. That's what's happening, like, for sure. That's fine. The Rotom? I thought it was the Rotom for a second there. I kind of freaked me out. I was like, why would they do that? There is no reason. Okay, so here's the thing. I feel like realistically, even if they were able to get a Will-O-Wisp off onto Mawile, I think we still just beat the Scrafty 1-on-1, unless it's Fire Punch, I guess, in the Sun. It's the only thing I can think of is Fire Punch in the Sun. We should realistically outspeed here and win. That sounds about right. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it feels pretty good. Okay, here we go. It's time. We have to click Tailwind again. Oh, just to be sure. Yeah, I mean, I knew it was Encore, but I just, just wanted to see it with my own eyes, Do we want to wait a turn just in case it is Sun? Hold on, how many turns left of Sun? 2 to 5. Let's hold on. Wait. Tailwind only 2 turns left. Okay, so let's just click it right now. We're just gonna see what happens. If it's Fire Punch and we miss Play Rough, that's like fucking alright, man, sure. You know what I mean? Like, okay, yeah, my bad. Should have known, really. We'll see though. We'll see. I have to go Tailwind again. Doesn't do anything, obviously. We hit Play Rough. That should be it. All right. GG to Anti. I don't want that crit to not matter. I'm just gonna say it. The crit did not matter. I'll just say that straight up. That shit did not matter. That thing got sent to the Stone Age. Let me see a Scrafty calc. This is a max defense Scrafty. It dies. This is assuming I'm -1. It still basically dies. It does 90% minimum at -1. I was not -1, to be clear. Oh, that was with Reflect as well. My bad. That was also with Reflect, so it actually never mattered as long as we hit. GG's though. That was a fun one, honestly. I do feel like I played it pretty well. I prepped pretty well, I'll also say. No, yeah, that felt pretty good. I felt pretty confident the whole time. Basically only one major misplay I saw that was basically not necessary. Like, it didn't affect anything. I still won the games, but it was technically a misplay that I didn't click Tailwind game 1. That probably would have just guaranteed the win right there, basically. But, we take the risk, it works out, But that is going to be it from me, everyone. Good luck to everyone who's playing in the FTL. And have a nice day, everybody. Goodbye.